Stephanie Lynn. Crews still mopping up hot spots after a massive fire sparked near the aquatic park in Berkeley near 7th Street and Hines Avenue. KRON 4's Charles Clifford is live there for us with the latest. Charles.
Well, good afternoon. Fire crews are still here on scene working on putting out any hot spots. The good news is that it appears that nobody was injured by this fire. Unfortunately, one man who's been living in his van has lost his home. All right, so this fire started about 2:40 this morning, and crews responding quickly escalated this to 3 alarms. They brought in help from Oakland. They couldn't get inside the building, so they resorted to a defensive posture, tried to keep the fire from spreading to nearby buildings. There was one man living in a van nearby who had heard the fire. His dogs woke him up, and he had to make a run for it. Unfortunately, his van was also destroyed. Now, by sunup, they were able to get this fire under control. They've been here throughout the morning, kind of working on putting out those hot spots. PG&E is also here on scene. About 50 customers lost power because the fire damaged some nearby power lines. So they are still working on getting power restored. They're hoping to have that done. Here's some more details from earlier this morning. Just before 3 Wednesday morning, the Berkeley Fire Department responded to a fire alarm in this building along Hines Avenue near 7th Street. Upon arrival, they found the fire spreading quickly and elevated the response to 3 alarms, which included calling in help from the Oakland Fire Department. Unable to safely enter the building, they switched to a defensive posture and worked to keep the flames from spreading.
We were not able to save this building, but we were able to save the building that's attached to the backside.
My dogs heard something, and I tried to get my dog to be quiet so we could go back to sleep.
Ryan 6 was sleeping in this van right next to the building when the fire started.
I grabbed the dogs, got my backpack, my keys, my wallet, whatever I could. Couldn't get my bike, unfortunately, and we got out of there.
By sunup, crews had managed to contain the fire and were working to extinguish any hot spots. This is an aerial view of the building showing the extent of the damage. The roof has completely collapsed. The building, which includes multiple offices and a warehouse area, appears to be a total loss. The fire department does not believe that anyone was inside when the fire started. Ryan says his van, the second one he has lived in, is ruined.
Hopefully, maybe van number 3 will be a stand-up van with a kitchen. This might be a blessing. I'm trying to look at it positively.
As of Wednesday afternoon, the exact cause of the fire is still under investigation, although witnesses and the fire department have said that there was a homeless encampment along the train tracks on the west side of the building and that the fire may have started there. All right, back live now. If you're here in Berkeley, keep in mind there could be some disruptions as crews continue to work here along Hines Avenue near 7th. But that's the very latest here in the East Bay. Charles Clifford, KRON 4 News.
And Charles, thank you so much for your coverage this afternoon.